You played week 1 at San Francisco, didn't we? For last week in the NFL. It was after a Thursday night game. I'm waiting for my scoreboard to reload here. Came off Carlos Hyde and pick up 3 yards on the carry. Alright, so my browser just refreshed. Let's talk about my picks. Let's go through them real quick after this play.
No doubt about it. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Orlando Scandrick. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37.
Alright, so let's go Washington, Baltimore. Actually, we'll just run through real quick. I picked Washington over Baltimore. Like I said, I just didn't believe in Baltimore. I just thought Washington was the better team. So there we go, 1-0 for the week. Next, New England, Cleveland. Not even close. I said no contest. I called it 2-0. Philly at Detroit. I picked it. I picked the Eagles to win. I was high on Carson Wentz. Came up 1 point short. That was my first loss of first wrong picks. I was 2-1 at that point. Chicago at Indianapolis. I picked the Colts. I thought this was going to be one of the better matchups of the week.
They come out here in the eye.
Just as far as where each team was, I was correct with the Colts. 3-1. Tennessee at Miami. I went with the Dolphins. I thought they were a little bit better.
Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade,
right.
And his
Yeah, I did go with the Dolphins.
And picking up the first down.
That was a bad pick. 3-2. Came off the Hyde. Next game was Houston at Minnesota. Went with the Vikings.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but all depends on how the game is going.
I know they won. I gotta see the final score. 31 to 13. With the Vikings defeating the Houston Texans.
Come back and get him the next time. Forced out to his left, and the ball is knocked out. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
So 5-2. And then Atlanta at Denver. There's two games. I initially called this my upset of the week. I didn't know how much of an upset that would be with Paxton Lynch starting for the Denver Broncos. So I declared a different game my upset of the week, but this would have been my pick had it not been for my other game.
Could you sense the relief though? When they only gave up the
Where am I at here? Actually, I lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 6-2. Then I picked the Bengals over the Cowboys. That one looked like a big mistake right off the bat. I felt a 6-3 with that game. Buffalo at LA. I can't remember who I picked with this one. I might have to go back and watch them.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open.
I'm pretty sure I went with the Rams.
His eyes down to see the rush. It was time to make a break.
I'm pretty sure I went with the Rams just because it was on the West Coast.
Expecting pass. They're going to look to throw. This one complete.
Donald picking up the first down there. It was a big play.
The first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Where am I sitting at here? I say 6-4. Next, I went with the Raiders over San Diego at Oakland.
We're back to Santa Clara after this.
put me at 7-4. Went with the Packers over the Giants. Put me at 8-4. And that brings me to my upset of the week. The Buccaneers over the Panthers.
It's the 49ers in control of the football, and they've got it here with a first down. They'll drop the throw. Buying time to his left. And some space here. And he's brought down.
When I initially made this pick, I was going to go with the Panthers, but then I started thinking about Derek Anderson was starting for the Panthers. I just didn't quite trust him enough. It's a divisional game. It's Monday Night Football. Anything can happen. I thought the Bucs would rise to the occasion. It proved me right. And walked away with a winning record for this week on picks.
And it'll be a San Francisco first down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss it.
9-4 on the week, not bad. I made it.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Not much running.
You're doing my bad picks.
32. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Not a run that you're going to write home about.
Philly over Detroit.
A good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4
really
yards on first down.
Blame me for not picking the Eagles there the way they've been playing. Tennessee over Miami. Probably definitely should have went with Tennessee over on that one.
On play action, they'll throw. Surveying the field. Being chased out left. It's complete to Jeremy.
Miami struggled with Cleveland.
9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Just got dominated by the Bengals the previous week.
You never know exactly where your exit points are going to be.
So looking back, I probably should have just went with Tennessee. My thinking was the point differential this year. I mean,
back to throw now on first down. They go screen pass to Hyde.
Play here for Carlos Hyde. This might get touchdown. No, it will not be as quickly. Slipped out. Bengals over the Cowboys. Maybe a little bit of homerism there. I'm not going to lie. I told you guys this was where I am a Bengals fan, so I had a little bit of a... I might just leave Bengals picks out of it. I don't know if I can give you a fair assessment on it. I try my best. I know who I'm going to pick this week for the Bengals-Patriots game, but
Steps away to his left. And they will score. It's a
that's just the way it is.
It's their quarterback.
And my fourth one, Buffalo at LA. I mean, I do like Buffalo. I said that last week. I do like Buffalo. I just didn't like them being on the West Coast. So those were my 4 big mistakes this week as far as picking games.
The 49er offense.
Hopefully you was if you were in one of those King of the Hill pools, I was able to help you out a little bit.
Defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working. That means that they're guessing wrong every time.
Maybe this week I'll give you a... I'm trying to do 2 things here at once. That was dropped.
Maybe you mix it up a little bit with play action and throw the ball.
I think next week, or this week I should say.
Time to find out. They'll throw again from their own end zone. Flushed out right. And this is incomplete.
This week I'll give you a little bit of more of my comfortability scale. I guess that's what if that's what you want to call it. As far as what games, if you're in a pickup, if you're in a King of the Hill pool, who you should be definitely looking at, who you should maybe like stay away from a little bit.
Up this deep on third down. Dancing to his left. And he gets it up. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first, so they'll have...
So if you need some help, I mean, feel free to hit me up. I'll give you my personal opinion. free of charge. Maybe a beer if you see me out in public. I would be opposed to that. Jesus.
The 49ers offense now, they get set to head
Not a bad week. I would have picked Arizona over San Francisco.
If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory, just a little time to try something. You're thinking about nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a
2020, but
by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have two.
That one was a little shaky on. I wasn't sure about the Cardinals without.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Jalen Smith in there to record the
second focus on the game here.
Of his young
No, I just wasn't sold on the Cardinals without Carson Palmer. I wasn't sure how they would be with their backup.
And this throw will be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys have got it back at the...
This offensive line needs to perform a lot better if we're going to do anything.
Looking
this is pathetic. How many times has Gunnar Schuster got hit over these last 3 weeks?
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Out to his left. And he goes out of bounds across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down. Obviously, a big play was needed, and you can see his eyes light
one
up
more
as he
heave
realizes
here.
There's absolutely no one in front of it.
Good old Gunnar can do. Maybe we can chuck one in the end zone and get lucky.
Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot. They'll look to throw here. He's got time in the pocket. Looking here for Smith downfield. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Barry Church.
It'll be an interception.
The
ball was short of the end zone, but we'll see.
Half of action.
Offense.
It will be a hold. Oh.
I'm
bad. I was thinking that was holding on us, so Gunnar Schuster will get one more shot here at the end zone.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to go up top again. That's going to be knocked away. And
I had to get that one out of my hand quick. I saw the defensive end coming. So your score here at half is 20-7. Cowboys will get the ball to start the second half. See what they can do. We need a quick 3 and out, and that is perfect. That is exactly what I wanted to see. So quick 3 and out, down 13 points, only 33 seconds off the clock.
Now a play fake here on first down, eluding the pressure right. And he floated one out there.
I tapped square. I was trying to hold off.
Orlando Scandrick, the torn ACL,
I think that was Mooney.
2016, as we see there, pretty much back to form.
How about the
Was Mooney going straight up the sideline? That would have been awesome. I just
Now he'll look to throw here on second and 10. And boy, that
if I would have stepped up, I would have had
was
enough
hit a
time to.
fraction sooner. It
I don't think I would have had
fumble.
enough time to get my
We just
feet
saw another
set.
example of really good defensive football.
I had Jeremy
which is
Curley
the
there.
cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone and nothing to come in here on the road and set the tone. And he's got room. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches. So they're
Schuster taking a little bit of control here in the game.
Surprise pass or run, what will they do? We're about to find out. Fourth down. He dumps it to Hyde.
Fourth and inches.
And he'll be taken down.
Schuster set in inches.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And caught by Curley. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that'll bring up second
Gunnar
down.
wants to get things going here for this offense as he's going hurry up offense.
Create a wall and let him pick a spot to run the football. How How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and all of a sudden here it's
He's
third
at
down.
75 yards rushing
Proven
today.
real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
They're out of field goal range, I believe.
Looking to throw, and he's going to drop this off to his
class.
And he gets
That'll
it
be
to
good
the
for a
34.
first down.
Good enough for the first.
Ball up
It's
to
a
the
7-yard gain
34.
there, and it's good enough to move the
Should be at least in field goal range. Can't be settling for field goals at this point. Need touchdowns. Need to get back in this game.
And he'll get it down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
It'll be second time after that 5-yard carry by Harris.
Solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him back.
And this is caught at the end.
Streeter coming up with the reception there.
After a good game.
Get the ball down to the 70. First and goal.
This is Harris. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll set up to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete.
Schuster's just going to have to get rid of this ball. It'll be third and goal from the 6.
Escaped outside, and while he was looking for open receivers, couldn't find them. Big play by the defense.
Well, just play after play after play on this long
Third
drive for
goal,
the
needing
offense.
6 here.
An extra defensive back on the field here for third and goal. A play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8.
Take off of the ball. Gregory will come up with a sack. They'll have to settle for the field goal, but they do get the lead down to 10. And we'll see if the defense can at least give Schuster a chance to get this team back into the game. Not looking good so far, as the Cowboys have already crossed the 50. And that will not help, as the score is now 27-10.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Let's go! They go play action here on first down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And he'll be marked down at the 2-yard line.
Schuster's going to be hit yet again. It's going to result in a fumble. And the Cowboys will take over on the 2. That was a big-time stop. Tigers are down by 20.
They come
Basically
out
just
5
one
wide,
team
3
left.
to the right side. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And going over the middle here to
Schuster
Curry.
finding Truly
A good
right
pickup
away.
there, 20 yards.
One more
And
play
now they're in the
for the
hurry.
end of this quarter.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Curley's got it complete.
Curley's going to get back-to-back receptions here. Get the ball down to the 33.
Here in Santa Clara.
The 49ers will
It's
need 3
49er football, but
touchdowns.
some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter.
3 touchdowns in 6 minutes. Legends are born.
Back to throw now on first down. Forced out to his left. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
How many times is that going to happen?
Skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about
I think that's about the 4th fumble in 2 games that I've lost like that.
Now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. But the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
3rd down and 20.
So 3rd and 20, defense in the
Need to at least cut this down.
Surprised they didn't go with 6 DBs, the dime lift.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Buying time to his left. And the defense loses.
Schuster's got Rod Streeter who breaks away from the linebacker. Goes from 3rd and 20 into the end zone for the touchdown. Beautiful play there by Rod Streeter to stay with it. Your score is down to 13. With 5:24 to go here in the 4th quarter. We'll see what happens here with the Cowboys on the offense. We're going to get a quick first down from Ezekiel Elliott, followed by another first down by Terrence Williams. They're just lighting the defense up. 3rd down. That should pretty much seal the game. The Cowboys go for 2.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
Make it a full 3-possession game.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. And they're going to speed things up here. Looking to throw. Being chased out left. And that's caught inside the 35.
Schuster, the curling connection has been strong this season.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Steps away to his left. And no escaping this time.
Another sack there by the Cowboys defensive line.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame.
Schuster
Okay,
not
where did
giving
it
up,
break
hurrying
down?
the offense back to the line, so we still gotta stick with this one.
Dancing to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
There's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left.
3rd down and 12 ball on the 35, 2:39 to go.
And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bringing an extra defensive back. Forced out to his
Schuster's
left.
gonna roll out and take it himself.
Now.
He's got a lot of green.
Give him 30 yards there.
Now that's side the 5-yard line.
Oh, touchdown.
Action here on first
Excuse me,
down.
run.
They'll roll him out right. Sideline throw, it's complete. And
Only
another
a 1-yard gain.
Get out of it.
He sold the sizzle. He just had a mistake.
I mean, was it 1 yard?
Yeah, plays like that, you at least expect a first down. They're just 1 yard. He was looking for Quentin Patton that time.
Schuster had his
It'll bring up
receiver.
3rd down.
It appears that the pressure is affecting him today.
Not quite get
Normally,
his
he
feet
knows
down.
exactly when to get rid of the football,
He'll bring
but
up a
today,
3rd
it's
and goal.
been a few times. He's getting rid of it a little bit too quickly.
Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver,
It's
and
going to
he's
be a
brought
sack, but it's
down.
also going to be a face mask as Schuster is brought down.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
Half the distance to the goal.
And a big face mask penalty here, 15 yards.
You never want to get your hands up in the face mask area because your
Unfortunately for the sack,
fingers
that
can
is
get
still the
tangled
same
up there,
distance.
and that can hurt you as a player.
It'll still be the same distance.
He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
That sack will bring us to the 2-minute warning.
Getting him once again. His
He's
third
down by
sack
21.
of the afternoon. Time for a
On the
break.
doorstep, though, trying to get it
Finish
down to
off
14.
on EA Sports after this. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He'll drop to throw. This will be caught at about the 6.
Rod
And
Streeter.
showcases the spin. A pretty good gain before he's taken down.
Just making
They
it
gotta
into the
have
end zone.
6 here. It's 3rd and goal. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. Out to the flat for Hyde. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Maybe one final chance here to make this a bit more respectable. As they'll go for it on 4th and goal. They'll drop to throw. And it's caught. It's a touchdown.
But there is a flag down. I'm thinking it's going to be offside.
Going to stand.
Offside.
And
Defense.
it is, so the touchdown will stand.
That penalty is declared.
The onside kick will be snuffed out by the Cowboys. And that will pretty much do it. And there is the final first down. So the Niners will lose yet another game.
That touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over.
We'll have a chance to
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that.
5 points on the board.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Finding, and he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Randy Gregory able to disrupt yet another pass play. His third sack of the afternoon.
Come on, let's go, Ohio! Ohio!
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Different pass rushes are designed for different
Some
things.
coverage
Sometimes you
down
want
there,
to keep
but
the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush.
Schuster
I
just
don't know
cannot
exactly
get
how
the
this
pass
one was
off.
designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right.
Oh,
He
almost
got
laid
out
to
of
the
the
ground.
pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was
Probably
trying to
shouldn't
throw the
win
ball,
where he-
and that resulted in an incompletion.
And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
And that will be the end of your game.
It's one thing to win, it's another thing to win
Niners
and put up
falling,
the
I believe
amount of
it's 2
points
and
that
3
they
now.
did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't
Gotta
help
get
but
the
feel
season
great about
turned around if they
themselves,
want to
can
make
they?
anything out of it yet.
What a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the
And
ball,
with that,
and things
I
are
am
working
signing
and
off for
clicking.
tonight. Thank
They
you
think
for
they can
joining me yet
bottle
again
this
here.
and carry it with them.
Hope
As
you
an
enjoyed.
offensive
Hopefully
coordinator,
things will
you
get
just don't
better
think you
here
can do anything
soon,
wrong. Whatever you call,
as we
run,
need to get
pass,
the
it's all gonna
season
work.
turned
That's called
around.
being in the zone.
We're losing ground on the division leaders. Get a quick peek at the stats. But until next time, take her easy. And as always, thank you once again for joining me here this lovely evening.